Welcome back to Bazaar Morning Call. Well, this morning, the Asian markets are on fire, especially markets like Hong Kong, which are up about 3%. Nikkei as well in the green. Shanghai trading with handsome gains as well. So let's see. The SGX Nifty suggesting that things will be quite good for our own markets too. Abhishek is joining in first up. He's tracking a couple of stocks. There's M&M Financial and ICICI Bank. Abhishek, over to you.
To begin with M&M Finance, they have come out with their business update as of November. So over there, they have had a monthly disbursements of 4,500 crore, which is down about 14.3% on a month-on-month basis. And this percentage decline is perhaps the highest that you are seeing in last 7 quarters. However, collection efficiency have improved significantly to 96% in November versus 91% that they had in October. And gross NPA ratio has remained stable at around the 7% level for the month of November when compared to 7% that they had for October. However, compared to September, it's a bit of deterioration given the fact that for September, the gross NPA ratio was at 6.7%. Now, ICICI Bank had Analyst Day on Saturday for the sell-side analysts, wherein the bank has mentioned that they are focusing on micro markets. No direct or explicit target has been given in terms of the branches or to the employees for growth over there. So winning customer trust is of paramount importance is what they have mentioned, and the focus is on smoother customer journey, digitization and network expansion. So the focus continues to remain on SME and retail portfolio for growth over there. Back to you.
All right, good to see you back from your break, Abhishek, as well. Thanks for that. So that's financials in focus. Now, cement is the other sector which is in focus. Ultratech, JK Cements and Sanghi. Nigel, tell us more.
Well, let's start off with the big boy, then Ultratech Cement. You know, they've commissioned a clinker as well as a cement unit, and this was what they were guiding for as well. So 1.8 million ton unit is what they've commissioned at Maharashtra. Also, they've commissioned a 1.8 brownfield clinker-backed second grinding unit in Madhya Pradesh. So this is more or less on expected lines. They've moved to around 119.5 million tons. That's the total capacity. By the end of this year, that's in the next 3 months or so, you should see another 10 million tons getting commissioned. So that's what they've guided for, and that's likely to be the case. Opens up in the green. JK Cement, well, they'd already commissioned the grinding unit. Now they've commissioned the clinker unit. So that's, you know, something that you were waiting for, 2.6 million tons unit. And in the month of November itself, they had commissioned 2 grinding units of 2 million tons each. That's in UP as well as in Madhya Pradesh. The total capacity moves to around 19 million tons. So we're going to see a surge in cement demand. Well, they're well positioned to grab some market share. Moving to Sanghi Industries, and that'll be the most exciting. The other two commissioning was more or less par for the course. Sanghi Industries, well, the promoter entity has taken shares, 7 million shares at a price of around 68 rupees 25 paise. And the total money they'll be putting in is around 50 crores. Just doing a rough calculation, their holding will go up by close to around 0.8% odd once the money comes in. The shareholding, well, they had close to 72% stake, but bulk of that was pledged. So keep that in mind. The debt is something that they've been struggling with. Around 1,310 crores is what it is. But expect the stock to open up the green. Promoters showing the faith and putting some money.
Okay, that's always a good thing, right?
Yeah.
Let's move on and talk to Vahishta about HAL and Iron Exchange. Vahishta, you're watching these stocks?
Yes, that's right, Sonia. I am looking at HAL. Let me start with that, which has received an income tax refund order of 427 crore rupees. And the said order was passed, allowing the research and development expenditure of approximately 600 crore as the capex. And the refund includes the interest of 177 crores. Going with the green here, moving on to Ion Exchange, which has been awarded a contract by the Indian Oil Corporation Limited. This is for the designing, engineering, manufacturing, supply, commissioning, and the operationing and the maintenance. This is for a period of 5 years of zero liquid discharge plant at the Panipat refinery, and the contract value is at approximately 350 crores. The project is to be commissioned within a period of 16 months from the date of letter of acceptance. Back to you.
Okay, all right. Thanks a lot for that, Vaishta. Mangalam joins us as well to tell us about Hudson Agro. They had a board meeting to raise some money. Mangalam?
That's correct. So, you know, for Hudson Agro, we already knew that they were looking to raise about 400 crores in via rights issue, but now we have the modalities of the same as well. The outcome of the board meeting is out with us. 301 odd crores is what they're looking to raise. A little over 400 rupees is the rights issue price that they have. The entitlement ratio is close to around 1 right for around 30 shares that they own. The shares currently are trading upwards of 900 rupees, closer to 940 odd rupees. And if you adjust for the rights issue price and take a normalized price, the adjusted price would be close to around 928, and that is something that the street will be looking at. The better part about this rights issue is the fact that, you know, it improves their balance sheet. They have a net debt, or they have a debt of over 1,500 odd crores. With the QIP that they did earlier and this rights issue, their net debt comes closer to zero as against close to around 1,500 crores that we have right now.
All right, Mangalam, thanks very much for that. Dilip, Bilcon and NTPC, the next two we're going to talk about. Vivek is here with those two. Vivek, hi, morning.
Well, good morning. Yes, Dilip Bilcon on radar on the back of the fact that the company has gone ahead and signed a contract agreement with Gujarat Metro Rail Corporation. This is regarding construction of certain parameters as far as the Surat Metro Rail project is concerned. The total project cost for this particular project is around 702 crores. NTPC, a very interesting development. Now, newspaper reports are indicating that the company is looking to onboard a strategic investor as far as its green energy platform is concerned. The green energy platform is called NTPC Green Energy, and it houses all of the renewables, green hydrogen and storage operations that the company actually manages. So what is NTPC looking to do? It's looking to raise close to 2,000 to 3,000 crores via this particular transactions, and newspaper reports are indicating that pension funds, equity investors and big firms are the ones that are actually gone ahead and speaking to the company. Now, this is a stated ambition as far as NTPC is concerned. They've been wanting to do this particular value unlocking, and they're looking to complete this by the end of this fiscal year. We haven't independently verified these newspaper reports.
Okay, all right. Thanks a lot for that, Vivek. Well, let's do a quick recap then of all the top stocks we just covered for you. And as we told you earlier, all of them have positive news flow. Mahindra Financial Services, ICICI Bank, Sanghi Industries, Ultratech and JK Cement, HAL, Iron Exchange, Hatsun Agro, Dilip Bilcon and NTPC. No stocks with negative news flow.
Okay, but we'll also keep an eye out on Angel One because the data for the month of November has come out. Just a while back, actually, they updated it on the exchanges and the numbers are quite weak. In fact, the gross client acquisition is down for the third straight month. So perhaps that could be one of your red stocks today, considering there's some negative news flow there. But moving on, let's find out what's happening in the world of commodities. There's lots, actually. China has eased COVID curbs. There's the OPEC Plus meeting. Manisha is here to tell us about how all of this has impacted crude overnight. Manisha.
Sonia, thank you for that. Well, I'm taking good news with both hands right now. I mean, as you mentioned, the dollar index is now trading below 105 sustainingly, and there is now a 92% probability, as the CME fund tools show, that the rate hike possibility is about 50 basis points. So markets clearly factoring that in. And as you mentioned, the China easing COVID restrictions, they've done some more dialing back over the weekend, and that clearly has been supportive. And, some of those slowing down fears also seem to be getting now balanced out. The U.S. non-farm payroll data has come in better than the market expectations. So the slowdown or the recession fears seem to be going away, and the markets are looking at strong demand coming in for commodities. So whether it's crude, which is trading nearly 1.5% on the higher side, or the metal prices, which have opened up multi-month highs yet again. You have copper now trading at a 4-month high, and a very strong run-up in the precious metal prices also. Gold is at a 5-month high, silver trading at a 7-month high. So everywhere that you look, there's a lot of green on the screen.
Okay, green is what we like. Manisha, thank you very much for that. So that's commodities in focus. We'll take a break here. We'll be joined by Nischal Maheshwari of Centrum Broking for fundamental stock ideas. And later, we'll also have the management of Stovecraft, Rajendra Gandhi of Stovecraft, to discuss how business is going in the third quarter so far. So those conversations coming right up.